And where are you coming from? And don't even give me the impression you went to joke with Oliver in school. Because I won't buy that. I'm talking to you.
Don't yell at me. Why are you so interested in knowing where I'm coming from?
You don't answer a question with a question.
You don't get to talk to me like I'm your child!
You didn't talk back with me.
What morals do you have to ask me where I'm coming from? Huh? You come home late at night. You fly from one hotel to another hotel with your cheap slots. So who gave you the right to ask me where I'm coming from?
I'm the man of this house. I provide everything in this house. What do you do? Nothing!
Oh, please spare me that nonsense! You know what? I'm actually tired of hearing you do this, you do that, when in actual sense, you do nothing! There are men, real men, that provide for their wives. Their wives drive the best cars. They go on vacations, they clothe their wife, they feed their wife, they provide every single thing that a woman would need. But what do you do for me actually? You don't want me to work. Yet you won't let me rest. It's about what you do for me, what you do. What is it? What exactly are you doing for me that a woman being does not do for another person? Huh?
I'm tired of this marriage. I give you 3 days to leave. You'll hear from my lawyer.
Beatrice, what is the matter? I have been here for so long. You're not saying anything. Can you please talk to me?
Ever since I got married to your friend, I've been through so much. I've been through so much pain. There is nothing I've not endured in this marriage. Jude said he wants a divorce.
Beatrice, just calm down, right? I will talk to him. I don't know what has come over him these days. How can he be talking about divorce? Okay. Let me call the mother so that she will come, we'll join hands together and talk some sense into him. Don't worry, everything will be fine.
I don't think he listens to anybody. It's like he hates me.
Just hold on. Let me call her.
Hi! So, this is how he keeps late nights.
Let's pray he comes home tonight.
Hmm? Hi! Chineke. Jude, so this whole thing is true. Look at the time a married man is coming home. And who is this woman you brought home?
Hi, Mama.
Ah,
Good evening, Mama.
shut up. Hold that your nonsense greeting to yourself, you hope breaker. Did my son not tell you that he's married with a child?
Of course he did.
And what are you doing here?
Well, Mama, he said she'll be leaving his house in 3 days' time. So,
Living where?
his house.
Mama, enough of all this now. Mama, you're making a big deal out of this. This is Florence, my fiancé.
Yeah.
Huh?
Yes, Beatrice and I cannot work. This marriage is over. It can't work.
What do you mean? What do you mean that you have to free each other? I don't understand.
Mama, we have to free each other now. This marriage can't work.
What do you mean by that? Chineke me.
Hey, Jude, are you for real now? No, are you for real? Look at the beautiful lady that God bless you with. You want to leave her for this whore?
Paul, please. What's the meaning of that? Is Florence not a blessing to me?
She is your downfall. She can never be a blessing.
Listen to me. You homebreaker. You are not welcome in this house. And my son will never marry you. Do you understand? Before I close my eyes and open it, let it be that you're vanish from this place. Ikaku!
No, Mama, what is the meaning of this now? Why would you try to just leave?
Get out of this place!
Hey, young man, come back!
Jude, come back here! Come back here, Jude! Hey!
Are you sure that this guy is not knife flesh?
Chineke me.
Jude! Jude!
Hi!
Jude said he doesn't want me to work. I stopped working. Mama, where did I get it wrong? Where?
It's okay. It's okay, my daughter. As long as I'm alive, he can never bring that woman into this house. Omame! Don't worry yourself. How about that?
Where is that lady? Where is her? You see, this marriage is over. Let me tell you. If like call the Pope, call anybody. This marriage is over.
When she pour my sister, you must
need to calm down.
It will not happen in this house.
Beatrice, just calm down. Everything will be fine. I promise you.
Do you have it? Good. Alright, send everything to me. Yes, everything. Okay, thank you. Okay, so what next now? I just turned on the heat.
Jude will feel the heat.
I love this. Do you know how long I've waited for this? This is good.
It is.
A man is only a man if he can back his words with actions. Take away his means, he becomes a scared little girl.
That's it.
I'm so excited.
This is good.
It is. Sorry. Hello, Ma.
Hello, my daughter. Where are you?
Mama, I'm fine where I am.
What do you mean you are fine where you are? Where are you?
Mama, I said I'm fine. I mean, Jude wants me out of the house, so I left.
Where is my granddaughter? You went to pick her from school?
Mama, my daughter is fine. She's with me.
Please, where are you?
Hello? Come, please, listen to me, you papa. See, you better tell me where my daughter is now. If not, if I find you, you would not like what I'll do to you.
Listen to me, you pathetic swine. She's my daughter and I have every right to take her whenever I so please. Do you understand? And if you want to see her, I will send you an address. But you need to give me 1 week headshot before you come. Have I made myself clear? Nonsense.
What did she say?
Number 24, Elm Street, Crystal Estate.
Did what?
What did she do with my daughter here?
Number 24, did what?
Mama, come on.
Jude, where are you going to? Come back, Jude. Hey! Chineke. Where is this girl? Where has she taken my granddaughter to? Hey!
Madam.
Yes?
To somebody there forget.
Okay. What are their names?
Say name Paulinson and Judy. Yeah.
Jude? Babe! Jude? What's he doing here? Don't try to open that gate for them. Are you hearing me? What's he doing here? Can you imagine that idiot? Why will he even come? What? Jude, you're late because Oliver is sleeping. By the way, I sent you the address, yes. But I asked you to give me 1 week head up before coming here. So what are you doing here?
Beatrice, what are you doing here?
I beg your pardon?
I mean, what are you doing here? Look, I know you can be with any man. In fact, you have the freedom to be with any man, right? I'm sure this is, that's your doctor friend's house, right? Anyways, you both can do anything you want to do, okay? But for my child, I would not allow another man to raise my child.
Oh, shut up!
You never even tell. You never even tell. No,
My friend,
don't
shut
enter
up!
that man's house. Eh?
Look at you. This house belongs to her. There's no man in here. Idiots.
What do you mean this is Beatrice's house?
You know, she wouldn't have stooped so low to date your type. Jude. If not for my convention, my intervention. Look at you. At the beginning when you were calling and calling and calling and calling, I am so disappointed in what you turned out to be, Jude. Look at you.
What is she even saying?
I'm married too.
You will know so.
Mr. Jude, welcome to my house. I would have said you're welcome, but it's obvious that you're not. You know, I really thought you were the man for me. First time I set my eyes on you, I wasn't convinced, but a couple of dates and I felt you were different. I felt you were different from every other man that I've met.
I was happy, I was excited. I was in love with you.
Just when I was about to come clean, you showed me your true colors. It's a pity. It's a pity because all you've brought me is pain. You called me a pauper, a gold digger, a swine, name it. You were physically, mentally, emotionally, physically manipulative and abusive, and I kept hoping that the same man that I fell in love with would come back to me. It's a pity that the only light that I saw in 3 years and 7 months was my child. That's the only good thing I got out from it. It's appalling. Did you ever sit to think how you, big fool, how you went from a post of mess supervisor to the head of purchases? Did you ever think about that? I mean, what qualification do you have? Are you qualified enough? It was me. Did you sit back to think how your mom got the best of service medically? It was my money, my connection. But you were so stuck up with yourself, stuck up with the narrative that me, Beatrice, wants to dig gold from you. You. Where the gold exactly? Because I can't see, I'm blind. I can't see the gold you're talking about, Jude.
Beatrice.
Monkey, shut up! You were opportune to marry your boss, the CEO of Better Food. Look at you. And you messed up big time.
Beatrice, Beatrice, look. Beatrice, it was the devil. Beatrice, babe. Babe, it was the devil.
You just called her babe.
Hey.
He just called you babe.
Look, anything you need, I'll do it. We can fix this.
Hey. You call me babe. You're fired. How dare you? You call me babe? Really?
Auntie.
Will you shut up? Shut up, I'm talking and you're talking. Who the hell are you? Where is this thing coming from?
I don't even know.
You skinny moron. Look at his head like that of an ostrich. I'm talking at you and you dare open your skinny mouth to talk nonsense.
Auntie.
Will you shut up? One more word from you, I swear to God that made me and you're not going to see the light of the day.
Yes.
Ma?
Skinny idiot.
Looks like
Look at his head. And hey, back to you. You're calling me babe. And you said, what do I need? From who exactly? Remind me. Because the last time I checked, I'm not seeing anything. So what exactly will I need from a swine like you? What do you think I will need?
Bros, talk now. Talk now.
Babe, Franca, please.
Don't call my name. Don't mention my name.
We can fix this, babe. Please.
We can fix it. Have you not heard? A broken bottle has no remedy. Are you not familiar with those lines? Look at who is calling me a pauper. Look at you. Jude, so this is you in all your glory. In all your stupidity. In all your foolishness. Mr. Jude, you are a big fool. Have you not heard? A broken bottle has no remedy. Have you not heard? You moron, have you not heard? You were sitting on your high horse.
Sorry.
Oh, you're sorry? For what exactly? For cheating on me? Or for being mentally, physically, and emotionally abusive? What are you sorry for, Jude? What exactly are you sorry for? Carry different. And let me tell you, I don't need incompetent hands in my company, alright? So we are done. Please get out. Get out of my house. Get out! Get out! Dude, I don't want to be angry if I slap you! Get out of my house! Take this skinny goat out of this place! Get out! Get out! Get out! Skinny idiot. Can you imagine? That's it. That's it! That's it. Idiots. He's calling me babe! Marriage of 3 years, 7 months. When last did he call me babe? Can you imagine? You gave it to him. That's it, baby. That's it!
So, she has been the one secretly paying for my treatment. Eh, Jude? Hey!
Hey! You see what I talk? You see what I talk? I'm gonna tell you this from the beginning, saying, not be every girl where you see one go. From the beginning! And the time you say this girl 30 cents. This girl never stop again, you know they say, look at you now. As we go there, this girl get married. Carrying English, they like me different titles. Chineke. See you. Anyways, where you see, you go like to. You go like to. I don't go for you. You see this girl when they like pencil, when they bump for gold. Yeah, now. This girl get married. They use English. They give me different titles. You see those titles, they will come back to you. You are a handsome fool. Senseless idiot. You see, you don't even like my head, but you don't how to do that. See, God, you know opportunity now. Run for your life.
You know the very first night I set my eyes on this girl, I told you I like her. She is beautiful, humble and care. You have really missed a treasure. You have missed a treasure.
Look at you.
My enemies are finally gone.
I told you that you can never make it in this life. Look at it. Foolish idiot. Mama.
Come inside.
Hey.
Ma, sit down. Don't even dare to sit there. Don't try it. Don't try it.
I am going to call her.
Sit down.
Mama,
No, Hannah.
Mama, I'm fine. I'm not complaining. Eh? I'm okay. I'm okay like this.
Eh?
Mama, I'm okay. Mama.
Hi. Hey! Beatrice, my daughter. Come.
No, please don't hug her.
Get up,
Don't hug her!
Come and sit down. Hey, good afternoon, my daughter. Sit down. Oh.
No, I'm okay.
Hey, how are you?
Fine, thank you.
Hey, Mama.
Please sit.
Mama. You too, sit. Oh. How is my granddaughter? I hope you are taking good care of her.
Yes, ma, I am.
Thank God. Thank God. Jude, sit down.
Sit what? You will stand.
Mr. Jude, please sit. You're welcome. Please let me sit.
Hi.
Babe.
Babe, have you lost your sense of time?
I'm sorry. I mean, Beatrice.
Better.
Thank you for taking care of our daughter.
Jude, you have just 5 minutes to say what you
Hey.
And your time starts now, actually.
I'm very sorry for everything. Sincerely, I am. Look, I wish I could turn back the hands of time and right my wrongs, please.
You chased me, you got me, and you fumbled me. You have 4 minutes to complete what you have to say.
Beatrice, I am very sorry. Look, I'll do anything to get this back. Please.
My daughter, please. Please, I know he offended you greatly. But everything has cleared though.
Exactly.
Yes, he's thinking normal now. He has changed. Pico bar and one pico. Oh,
3 minutes.
Hi!
What's your next line again? Go on.
Hi.
I love you.
2 minutes. Next. You're done. Mama, it was nice seeing you.
Time up. Time up. Time up. Time up. Time up. Madam, leave.
Hey!
Time up.
I've been knocking for the past 3 minutes. Didn't you hear me knocking?
Is that why you're sounding like this? Calm down, I was inside. I was in the room.
You were inside in the room doing what? While you were busy with your phone.
I said I was in the room. Didn't you hear me? I didn't hear you.
Look, I'm tired, please. I'm hungry. What did you cook?
Cook. Food. I did not cook anything. Because you didn't leave me any money in the house. Did you?
So because I did not leave, couldn't you just take money from yourself and just make something for the house?
Hey, nothing Florence no go here. Me, take money from myself, as in how? I don't understand. Let me ask you, when was the last time you gave me money for my upkeep? Or I should use my spittle to cook for you? See, Jude, don't provoke me. Don't provoke me.
Why are you sounding like this? Don't you have a business your mother is managing? If it's a business I invested in, I boosted that business for you.
My mother, like my own mother, should cater for a full-grown man like you. Jude, you should be ashamed of yourself. Be ashamed of yourself. Pity yourself for once.
Paul, my life is going down the drain. Just 2 weeks and I've run into bankruptcy. I can't even feed properly. To worsen the whole issue, Florence is not even helping out. She's not supporting. Nothing at all.
Well, you know very well that she just graduated. She has not even gone for her service.
Oh, leave that thing. She has a business that her mother manages. I know how much I've pumped into that business. Florence can't even give me 1,000 naira. Eh? To worsen it all, she goes out and comes back anytime she likes.
Oh, you are complaining now. You know the irony of all this? Florence is everything that Beatrice is. She is a hookup girl. She nags. She comes in anytime she likes. She is a gold digger. She's after your wealth. Why Beatrice is everything that Florence is not? She's rich. She is loving. She is caring. So, why the complaint? You've gotten what you ordered. Why not enjoy it to the fullness?
I just wish you could just give me one more chance, you know.
I know their type. They love once. And once their heart is broken, they will never turn back. So there is no second chance around Beatrice. So enjoy your tears.
You know, Paul, I can't go down like this.
What are you talking about?
I'm going to hit Beatrice. I'm going to hit her hard.
This is a word from a wounded man. So what is the meaning of what you're saying? How do you intend to hit her back?
Alimony.
What is alimony?
You're when a couple decide to divorce. The richer maintains the life of the lower one. I'm going to order for half of her wealth.
Jude, you're such a joker. So your mind, your little mind is telling you that you can betray her trust, betray her love, pierce her innocent heart, grind it to powder, and then come back and demand for her wealth. Mm-hmm. Who does that?
What do I have to lose? I mean, I've lost custody of my child. I've lost my job. This is the only last move I have.
My brother, that child is safe where she is. A poor man does not train child. And a man that does not have sound mind cannot cater for a child. So what we do is to cry your cry in silence. It's an advice though.
Let's see if it goes.
Well, let it not be that I am standing against my best friend. Okay, if you want to apply that alimony, do you have money to pay the mediators, the barristers, whosoever that will stand for you, before you and the judge? Do you have the form to push it to the end?
So like this property, this one is very close to this, your outlet here. And yeah, and the price is good, very good.
It looks like it's going to need some renovation.
Of course, now you have to, so that it will look like new. You understand what I'm saying? And the way they are going, the price
Good evening,
is...
madams.
Mbosa,
Good evening.
what is it?
You get one woman forget. She said she from court. Say she from Curtis. Yeah. Say she wants to see you.
Cultist.
What
I don't
are
understand.
you talking about?
I don't know. Say she be Curtis. Say you wear white and black. So you dey forget like this.
She's outside.
Yes, madam.
Bring her in.
Okay.
Which one is cultist? This guy is stupid.
Very dumb.
Do you have any idea about what this is about?
No, you don't?
Madam, see the Curtis.
Good evening, ma'am.
Oh God. See, just get out. Just go. Leave.
Good evening, ma'am.
Good evening, Auntie Cultist.
Are you Miss Beatrice, ma'am?
Yes, I am.
I have a notice from the court for you, ma'am.
Sorry, what did you say?
I have a notice from the court for you, ma'am.
From who?
There you go.
Thank you.
Please, can you sign here?
Yes, please.
Thank you very much. Have a nice day.
You too. What is going on? I don't know. What is it? From Jude. Jude is suing me to court.
What?
He wants half of my property.
What for? That guy is stupid. What the heck?
Okay. Mrs. Beatrice, I'd like you to run me through the whole story again.
Her ex-husband Jude discovered that she's wealthy after he has served her the divorce papers, and now he wants half of her wealth.
I thought he would come for my daughter. It's appalling he's coming after money.
Has any judge pronounced you both divorced?
No.
Okay. You see, according to the law, until a judge dissolves your marriage, he remains your legally married husband. As it stands now, you both are just separated. May I know how long you've been married?
3 years and 7 months.
3 years and 7 months. Okay. I need you to tell me everything that happened in these 3 years and 7 months of your union with your husband. Everything. Every tiniest thing that I need to know.
It's been 3 years, 7 months of torture. Abuse. Name it. In fact, I think he only got married to me because I was pregnant. Not because he wanted to spend the rest of his life with me.
Really? How did you know this?
He mentioned every day. He told me. He called me all sorts of names. He said I was a pauper, a gold digger, and that I only used pregnancy to get him. Irony of the whole situation is, I I actually made him who he is.
You made him? How was that?
He didn't know he was working for me. I was his boss.
Interesting.
Barrister, every ill treatment you can think of, my friend here has been through that with that useless man. That guy wanted her to be a full-time housewife with no allowance. This guy goes from one hotel to the other, packing women. Why are you not saying all that? This guy sleeps around, he does all manner of... This guy is a complete lunatic, a psychophant. I needed to tell her that.
I only stayed because of my daughter. I wanted my daughter to grow with her dad around. That's the only reason I stayed. I endured everything. Not until he brought another girl home and I objected. So he served me divorce papers.
Very interesting story. And up until that moment, he didn't know you were his boss?
No. I've been through so much in the hands of men. I was scared. I wanted someone to love me for me. I wanted someone to appreciate me. It's appalling that what I feared happened. I hid all my properties from him. Everything. I never mentioned anything. Throughout the time we were dating, even when I lived with him as his wife, he doesn't have any idea. Do you think there are legal implications?
Well, they can only win what we cannot defend.
Good day, barrister. Yeah, I was supposed to be at the office, but I'm sorry I couldn't make it. And you said documentation was supposed to take place urgently. Okay, so for the past 3 years, my wife has been hiding her wealth. We've been married and I never knew she was so wealthy. I've been the one taking care of every other things in the house, taking care of the family. We've just been living on lies, basically. And I don't seem to take this well with me. Barrister, look, it's just the whole wealth thing. She just hid it from me, okay? And I'm not cool with it for the past 3 years. So I just want the wealth to be divided equally. I've taken a whole lot of pain to take care of this family. That's just what I want. Alright, thank you very much. First up, I was hoping to hear from you. Alright, thank you.
Mr. Jude, can you please tell this honorable court why you are in court?
My lord, my wife and I have been married for over 3 years. Unfortunately, we've been going through some situations which led to our separation. During the period we stayed together, my wife would starve me and not give me money. She deceived me, my wife. My Lord, I am tired of this marriage. I don't want to stay in such marriage that could lead to my death. I want this court to divorce us, my Lord.
Mr. Jude, you just told this honorable court that your wife used to starve you of food and money, that she even deceived you. Can you please explain to this court what you mean by that?
Yes, my Lord. My wife here is a very rich woman. In fact, she's a billionaire. I, on the other hand, I don't have money. I go the extra mile to hustle and bustle, day and night, hawking in the streets, bringing the little penny I make back to the house in order for us to have a living. Not knowing my wife, on the other hand, is deceiving me as a billionaire, refused to help. I toiled day and night, my Lord. But this woman refused to help me. Instead, she kept nagging, fighting with me, causing me problems. My Lord, I could not take it. Like I said earlier, I did not want to die in this so-called marriage. My Lord, I had to leave. We had to go our separate ways so I can breathe fresh air. My Lord.
Mr. Jude, are you telling this honorable court that for over 3 years you've been married to your wife, she has not contributed to the running of your family?
No, my Lord. She has not contributed a penny. Rather, I will go out there in the streets, make as little as 2,500. My wife will use 2,000 naira to make soup, hiding the fact that she has money, deceiving me. I keep on hustling and hustling to make sure our family is in order, my Lord.
Are you saying she has also concealed the fact that she is rich from your knowledge?
Yes, my Lord. Not just conceiving the fact that she is very, very rich. I mean a billionaire. She's also the CEO of the company where I worked in. Due to the fact of our separation, she managed to fire me from the company, leaving me penniless in the streets. After everything I have done to make sure the family is running, my Lord.
So, Mr. Jude, what do you want this honorable court to do for you?
Thank you, my Lord. Like I said earlier, my wife is a very rich woman. I have suffered. I have suffered indeed. I have toiled day and night, my Lord. I want the court to tell Betric to declare our assets to the court and share it 50-50, every single asset, so that I can get my own share of the assets while we go our separate way as a former husband. Thank you, my Lord.
My Lord, that will be all for the witness.
Thank you. Counsel, any cross-examination?
Yes, my lord. However, I would plead for an adjournment. This is to enable me find more details to my findings in order to publicly cross-examine the witness, my lord.
Are you opposing for the application of the adjournment?
No, my lord.
In that case, matters adjourned for cross-examination of the witness.
This guy is a complete lunatic. Can you imagine him? That idiot! That guy is the most stupid human being I've seen in my entire life. He wants half of your wealth? Is it temerity for me? The impetus, the audacity! God!
It's okay. Legally, he has every right to demand whatsoever he wants. But it is our job to discredit all his claims. And that we shall do.
Barrister, you have to get to work.
Are you okay? Are you okay?
Yes.
Good. Do not let this bother you. Okay?
Yeah.
I shall handle them accordingly. Right? Did you hear me?
Yes.
I shall handle them accordingly. Okay. I beg to take my leave.
Please do.
Thank you.
Oh, gosh. Honestly, I felt like strangling him. That guy is... You know what? See, okay, don't worry.
Dear Jude, I am your mother. See, what I see sitting down, if you stand up, you cannot see it too. What you are doing is very, very bad, Jude. What you are doing is very bad. Jude, that girl did not do anything to you. This girl have done a lot for me. In fact, for you and I. Eh? Why do you want to pay her evil? Why are you so wicked? Why are you this evil? Eh? Why are you going after her money now? After everything, you are being the one wickeding this girl. Eh? Causing her pains. Making her to cry. And now you are going after her money. Akwe funka, akama ya. If you are bomo, ajwa no here.
Irony of life. Look at you. You always accuse your ex-wife as a way she's running to you because she wants to escape from poverty. Now, let me ask you. You always call her a gold digger, a hookup girl. Now look at it. You are now running after her own money, her life savings. You are appealing for her to share her money with you. If you are the one that is as broke or as rich as the girl, and the girl is as broke as you are, and she's demanding for the share of your wealth, how will you feel?
Joy and what? Joy.
So heartless and mean.
Hi, honey. Good evening. Mama, good evening.
Jude, I don't think we should be fighting. I mean, we're Olivia's parents.
Are you saying I should drop the case of alimony because you have a child? Or are you saying we should stay out of court?
You're the one that wronged me. Everything that I did for you and this family was from my heart. You gave me your word. You said you would love me till the end, and you didn't. You wronged me. I don't owe you, so withdraw the case.
I'm sorry, Beatrice, I can't.
Don't get me wrong, I'm not here to beg you. I'm actually talking because I have a child with you. But if you want to continue with the case, it's fine. But trust me, you're not going to win. I promise. You don't have to say anything, I'm going.
Mr. Jude Irago, how long have you been married to my client, Mrs. Beatrice Irago?
For 3 years.
3 years. Interesting. And the reason you filed the suit isn't what you told this court, but just because you want a half of her properties and wealth. Is that so?
No, my lord. I filed this divorce because I was suffering. The marriage was not working. And I felt since the marriage wasn't working, we go our separate ways.
The marriage wasn't working. That is why you filed for a divorce, isn't that?
Yes.
So, Mr. Jude Irago, are you now telling this honorable court that you're no longer interested in the property and wealth of my clients?
My lord, we object to this line of questioning. The question is irrelevant.
Objection overruled. The question is relevant. Witness, go ahead and answer your question.
Thank you, my lord. I want half of the property. As I am jobless. If not, I may not live to see another day.
Mr. Jude, you have not filed this divorce case on any legal grounds of infidelity, nor that my client, your wife, has failed on her duties as a wife. But just because you want half of her properties and wealth. Isn't that why we are here today?
Objection, my lord. Counsel is unfair and prejudicial to my client.
Objection overruled. Answer your question.
My lord, like I said, I have suffered in the hands of this woman. My wife is a nagging and stingy woman. I have done nothing other than making sure that everything goes well in my family. But it seemed not to be working, which is why I decided we go our separate way. But at the same time, I want half of the wealth because she fired me from the company, leaving me penniless. So I would actually need something to sustain myself.
Mr. Jude, you said you became aware of my clients through financial status shortly after you got separated. Is that correct?
Yes, my lord.
Mr. Jude, if I may take you back memory lane, what was my client, Mrs. Betric, your wife, doing to earn a living when you got married to her?
She was a school teacher.
A school teacher? And you stopped her from continuing her job as a school teacher shortly after you got married to her?
Objection, your lordship. This line of question has no relevance.
Objection overruled. Answer your question.
My lord, I stopped her from working because she was pregnant with our child. And the salary which she was receiving was insignificant.
Insignificant salary. Mr. Jude, when you finally turned my client, your wife, Mrs. Betric, into a full-time housewife, did you at any point provide her with some sort of monthly or even weekly allowances, nor give her any access to some sort of fund to maintain herself and your family? Did you do that? I put it to you, Mr. Jude Irago, that you never loved my client, your wife, Mrs. Betric, nor were you ever committed to this marriage.
Objection, my lord. Counsel is prejudicial and unfair to my client.
Objection sustained. No further question, my lord. Are you ready to put in your defense today? Yes, my lord. Very much ready. The only witness I have is right here in court.
My name is Betric Irago. I'm married to Mr. Jude Irago. We've been married for 3 years and 7 months. We have a child together. Throughout the period I lived with Mr. Jude, I endured all sorts of abuse, physical, emotional, financial, and social abuse, name it. Mr. Jude called me a pauper, a gold digger, who only got pregnant to tie him down. My lord, irony of the whole thing is, whatever wealth that Mr. Jude has amassed was because of me. Jude comes home late every night. Most nights he comes home drunk. I never objected to that. In fact, I should say that I got tired of complaining, so I was calm. Not until he brought home his lover and I objected to it. It was not okay by me. Jude moved out. It was like a switch was turned off in my marriage. He's barely home. He sleeps out almost every night. With no reasonable excuse or explanation as to where his whereabouts is. I got tired. My lord, Mr. Jude here never loved me. His love was not real. He felt our marriage was a sham. He doesn't respect our vows.
Mrs. Beatrice.
Yes, ma'am.
Are you telling this honorable court that your husband, Mr. Jude Irago, has a habit of drinking? Good. You also told this court that your husband verbally and otherwise abused you while in the marriage. Is that correct?
Yes. Like I said, he called me all sorts of names. Swine, gold digger, name it, prostitute. He never allows me to ride in his car. Throughout my pregnancy, actually, when I needed him most, he was not there.
You also mentioned before your lordship and everyone present here that you helped your husband, Mr. Jude Irago, amass his wealth. Is that correct?
Of course.
Please tell the honorable court how that came about.
My lord, the place where my husband works is actually owned by me. I bought that property months before we started dating. He worked there as a mere supervisor. But through my connection, he was promoted from the post of mere supervisor to assistant manager, then head of purchases, all in the space of 6 months. We also offered Mr. Jude several bonus packages, which includes 200,000 naira monthly, which, if I'm going to be honest, was not part of any of our agreement with him during the period he was employed. But, I mean, he's my husband, and I felt it was my own way of contributing to my family.
Interesting. Your lordship, it is proven to this honorable court that my client was never a liability. She was judiciously helping and assisting the husband in the smooth running of their home. Only that she was doing that behind the scene. Mrs. Beatrice, aside the promotion and the bonus packages given to him at his workplace, which happens to be your own company, were there other ways that you supported your husband? Please tell the honorable court.
Of course. Mr. Jude's mother, who happens to be my mother-in-law, needed medical attention. Jude complained to me. And this particular medical issue was there even before I came into the picture. Every single treatment that she has received as regards to her arthritis has proved abortive. So I recommended St. Charles Hospital, which happens to be the best hospital in town. I asked Mr. Jude to meet Dr. Maxwell. I told him that Dr. Maxwell is my father's close friend. And that was a lie, my lord. Because every single treatment that Jude's mother has received in that hospital has been paid by me, and I am still paying for it. I have receipts. If the court will want me to provide that, I have receipts. I've paid over 5 million naira as regards to this sickness. She can attest to it if she's going to be honest, my lord.
Mrs. Beatrice,
Yes, ma'am.
can you tell the Honorable Court why you chose to remain in such an abusive marriage, even when you are able enough to survive without Mr. Jude, your husband? I'm sorry, Your Lordship, my client is a bit emotional. Please go ahead, speak. It's okay, just speak, please.
I think I stayed for my child. First, I love Mr. Jude. I honestly believe in my heart that he's different. I used to. And I felt that if I could wait a little, he would change. I tried to talk to people close to him, his mom, his friend, people I thought maybe he would listen to, so that he can see me for me and know that I love him. But he never changed. So I stayed for my child. I wanted Olivia to live with her dad and her mom, because I really believe that when a child grows up with her parents around, she would feel all the love and all the positive energy she can get. That's the only reason why I stayed. Not until Mr. Jude insisted on taking another wife. He never loved me. He wanted someone wealthier. So when I left and he discovered I was wealthy, he filed this suit.
How did you know he didn't love you?
Mr. Jude told me himself. He said the only reason why he got married to me was because I was pregnant. If I was not pregnant, I'm not sure Mr. Jude would want to spend the rest of his life with me. He told me so.
Last question, Mrs. Beatrice. Can you tell the Honorable Court why you hid your true financial status from your husband, Mr. Jude?
My lord, I've been through a lot of things in the hands of men. Not once, not twice, several times. I didn't tell Jude of my financial status because I felt it was not relevant. I wanted him to know me, see me, without seeing what comes with me. I wanted Jude to love me for me. One would say I wanted a normal life, normal love. And Jude gave me all that initially, not until he changed. He became everything that I feared in a man. That's all.
That will be all for now, my lord. Call to any cross-examination?
Mrs. Beatrice, did you know Jude was drinking before you agreed to date him? Or you suddenly found out he was drinking after both of you got married?
I knew he was drinking, but he was not a heavy drinker.
So can you tell us how you identified now that he gets drunk or he's a drunkard?
He comes home very tired. He doesn't shower. He lays on the bed without taking off his work clothes. Most times he wets the bed.
And when you met him, he had a life. He had a job he was doing, and he was doing fine. Am I correct?
That's correct, sir.
He had a life, he had a job, but he wasn't doing fine.
But after your separation, he lost the job because you fired him to get back to him for divorcing you.
Objection, my lord. That question was prejudicial and unfair to my client. My lord, the sack of Mr. Jude Iruago was solely a managerial decision, and the management paid him all benefits and gratuity accordingly. My client, Mrs. Beatrice, had no hand in that. It was just a mere coincidence that Mr. Jude was fired at the time of this case.
Objection sustained.
Indeed. What a coincidence. Because he had his job intact and there was no prior quarrel that would have led to his sack until he filed to divorce you. And yet again, in your testimony, you accepted the fact that you concealed your financial status from your husband, which grossly violates the principle of utmost good faith, and ultimately amounts to deceit and cheating, and the filing of this matter in the court.
Objection, my lord. That question is irrelevant. My client never filed for a divorce. Mr. Jude did.
Objection sustained.
My lord, that does not change the fact that my client was deceived. And you know, in a home or in a marriage, love alone cannot sustain marriage.
I think we have had enough for today. I hereby adjourn this case for both parties or counsels to address the court.
Barrister, I must tell you the truth. I did not like I went to the art court. I mean, the co-barrister was bringing up points and he felt as if he didn't know what was happening. Please, ensure that we win this case. Okay, what is it? Paul can never do that. My mother, no, my mother, she won't. Barrister, I would pay you money and even add an extra role in this case.
Mrs. Beatrice, if you can get both of them to testify against Jude, or even one of them, then this case is as good as won by us.
Okay. Jude and Paul are bosom friends. I don't think Paul would do that to him. As for his mom, I don't even want to think about it because no mother will ever turn against their child. Jude is her only child.
But what about you persuade them? Like motivate them? You understand what I mean?
You mean bribe them?
Something like that.
I won't. I can never do that, I'm sorry. Can't.
You can never tell. They might just accept.
Maybe I don't want to push it, alright?
It's fine. It's fine. We shall explore all other means that we have. Don't worry. This case We shall win it.
Thank you.
I have to leave now.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Babe.
This one you're dressed casual. Aren't you going for a jump hunt? Or have you given up?
You seated here painting your nails. I hope you've made something for me to eat. Because I dropped money for you to cook.
It is true that you dropped money for food today. But I didn't make anything for today. I didn't cook anything. Sorry.
Are you okay? Are you trying to tell me that there's no food in the kitchen or what?
What's the big deal? Okay, see, if you're that hungry, we could go out and eat something. Maybe later I'll cook or something.
Florence, are you stupid? Are you listening to yourself? Let me not just get into that kitchen and find nothing in that kitchen.
Hey, poor men can knock, sha. Kilo day. I need to put it for body show with you.
She's taking so much time. She'll be here. I can't wait for her to see that.
Come in.
Oh, Barrister, we've been waiting for you.
Good afternoon, Mrs. Betric.
You're welcome, Barrister.
Hi, Franca. You sounded so very urgent on the phone.
Yes.
What is it?
Please sit. There is a new information that I got.
What is it?
Apparently, Jude remarried.
Yes. What?
Yes.
I told you that guy is a fool.
Okay. See. The guy is a fool.
Goodness God.
Is that enough?
Right on time.
Good.
Right on time for tomorrow's hearing. When did this marriage happen?
Yeah, according to my source, he said 2 weeks. 2 weeks after he served me divorce papers.
Good! Good!
Yes.
Now I need a beam of smile on that face. Give it to me. You know why? Because Jude will be roasted tomorrow in the court of law.
Thank God.
I'm so grateful for that.
Mister, thank you
This
so
has made my
much.
work so easy.
Thank you
Thank
so
you.
much. Please, can I email these pictures to you?
Right away.
Oh, thank you.
Oh my gosh.
Where are you coming from and where do you think you're going to?
Jude, please, not now. I am so tired.
I just asked you a simple question. Shut your trap. Where do you think you're coming from? Where are you going to?
Inside.
Inside? What are you going to do inside? Ever since you came into my life, I've been bad luck. Go in there, pack your things, and get out of my house. Now!
Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome.
I assured you
Hmm.
that victory would be ours.
And it was ours, actually.
So now all glory to God.
Mm-hmm. Cheers to victory.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers. I almost drank my wine.
Cheers, darling.
And when next you hear the name, Barrister Nigerian,
Mm-hmm.
I hope it makes a heavy vibration in your eardrums.
I
Cheers
trust
again.
you. Cheers. Cheers to
Trust
victory. Cheers.
The street is tough, the love is far, but someone need to do something to get love. Someone need to do something to be loved. The street is tough, the love is far, but Someone need to do something to get love. Someone do something. Someone need to do something to be in love.